Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here with my top 5 features of the Xbox One. So Microsoft had an event today where they showed off the next generation Xbox, and of course I'll be doing a lot more videos on it next month at E3, but for now let's take a look at the top 5 features of the brand new Xbox One. So unlike with the Xbox 360, where Kinect was an add-on that you had to go pay $100 for, and then it would only work on some games, and then even then maybe not all that well, Kinect 2 will be coming with features like actually being able to track your heartbeat, which, well, not probably all that useful, is definitely something very cool that it can just see with a camera. On top of that, since it does have a microphone and camera, obviously, you can actually use it to navigate around your operating system. For example, you can just say Xbox on, and the Kinect will actually turn on the Xbox, as well as some other cool things like being able to switch between applications, for example, going between a game and a movie, all that kind of stuff. At number 4, we have the new Xbox One controller. Now, I am a huge fan of the current 360 controller. It is, in my opinion, one of the best controllers, period. So the best praise I can give to Microsoft is that they didn't screw it up with the One. So overall, when you take a look at it, it looks very similar. Pretty much every button and every little surface has been tweaked a little bit, but for the most part, it's going to be very familiar if you have used an Xbox 360 controller. There are some neat little tricks. For example, the triggers themselves will now vibrate, as well as there's no more giant ugly hump on the back of the controller. So every one is going to be rechargeable, so everything's built into the controller. So finally, we don't have to worry about using AA batteries anymore. Number 3 is live TV integration. So the Xbox One has an HDMI in port, which means that you can take something like your cable box, plug it into your Xbox, and then be able to watch live TV without having to switch inputs and all that kind of stuff. So this is something cool if you want to just save time. For example, you could go between playing a game and watching live TV in a split second. But on top of that, it also allows you to do cool things. For example, you can watch NFL as well as have your fantasy football on one screen. And who knows, they might even actually allow you to use it as a DVR. Number 2 is the new software. So it's definitely seen a major change from the Xbox 360 dashboard. In fact, there's definitely a lot of inspiration taken from Windows 8, and that also includes some of the features. So for example, now you can actually have multiple apps on a screen at a time. So for example, you could have a Skype call running on one side while being able to browse the web, you could be watching a movie and then go over to Internet Explorer. There's actually a lot of really cool things that you can do now with multiple apps on a single screen. If this sounds familiar, you're right, as the Xbox One is partially based on Windows 8. Now no, before you get your hopes up, you won't be able to play PC games on your Xbox One. However, what this does mean is that we should see more high quality games on both the Xbox as well as PC, as the Xbox is basically gaming PC hardware internally, and since Windows is pretty much Windows wherever you go, that means that for a PC port to go over to the Xbox shouldn't be any kind of big deal, and same thing in reverse, any kind of Xbox game should, in theory, be able to be ported over to the PC very nicely. The number 1 feature on the Xbox One is power. Put simply, this thing absolutely destroys the Xbox 360. With an 8-core processor as well as 8 GB of RAM, it is, in theory, over 10 times faster. Now there's also lots of other cool tech goodies, including the fact that it now does have a Blu-ray drive, which is kind of late, but you definitely will be able to play both games as well as movies on it, as well as other cool features, including of course Wi-Fi, a 500 GB hard drive, as well as USB 3.0 support. We only saw a few games running on the Xbox One, including the new Call of Duty Ghosts, the new Forza 5, as well as quite a few new EA Sports games. However, considering the E3 is only a couple weeks away, I definitely expect to see a lot more games showed off there, especially considering that the new Xbox will actually be launching by the end of this year. So now it's your turn. What do you guys think about the brand new Xbox One, and how do you think it's going to stack up to the new PlayStation 4? Definitely be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're interested in more, feel free to check out my top 5 features of the PlayStation 4, and if you enjoyed, definitely be sure to leave this video a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this, including lots more coverage of the new Xbox One. Anyway guys, I will catch you next time.